Welcome to another episode of Rusted Up Garage. And here I have one of my other sons you guys probably haven't seen on the channel. This is Mason.
Hi.
This is Mason's truck that has been ongoing for like 18 and a half years, I think, or maybe longer. He ain't even that old, but it just seems like this thing's been sitting for a while. But anyways, he's finally decided to get back on this project. Right, Mason? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah. So, this is a 1985 pickup.
Chevy K30.
This started its life as a military truck, a ton and a quarter. We basically took it down all the way to the frame, as you can see behind me. It got a lift kit, so it lost its ton and a quarter springs, you know, so it would have a softer ride because she was, I mean, she'd take your teeth out going down the driveway. It was pretty rough. Plus he wanted to, you know, put bigger tires under it and such, so it needed a lift kit anyway. So, you know, we went with the, I don't even remember what lift kit we went with.
Rough
What did we
Country.
go with? Rough Country. See, he knows. Rough Country lift kit.
6-inch.
6-inch. See? Look at that. He knows everything. Mm-hmm. But, anyways, the frame is going to get painted today, finally. So, basically, he's going to, he's been cheek poking it, getting it clean, and all that. And this will be a cool little project. Actually, we built the motor for this project, which I don't know if we posted any of that, or if we even had a, I don't even know if we had a TikToker back then. Or, no, that's not a TikTok, this is a YouTuber. So we probably didn't have one back then. So basically, I'm sorry, but we did build a 350 for this thing. It's like a 400 horse, 400 foot-pound torque. It's just like a nice, it's a perfect truck motor. But, and it's just been sitting in the shop for like 13 and a half years. What? So, but finally getting back on this project, and along with the other, like 4 or 5 other projects we have going. But this is basically Mason's project. It's kind of like the Camaro. You're going to see bits and pieces of this. Just like you're going to see Zach working on his Camaro every now and then. So it'll be kind of like filler stuff for the channel as we build off this 85 Chevy. And I hope you enjoy it. Like I said, be sure to like, share, hit the buttons and the bells and the dinger-dongers, and just get it out there. If you like K30s, and you like Chevy pickup square bodies, and you like, you know, just redneck and hee-haw and stuff, this is going to be the series for you. And we'll have a whole series. So, I mean, currently the cab is in basically that state. Yeah. Everything's in that state around here. But anyways, I'm going to stop running the old chappers, and he's going to get out some primer, and he's going to prime this whole chassis, and then it'll dry up, then he's going to paint it. And the color, you wait for the color. It's going to be
Pretty redneck.
It's not going to be black. So stay tuned. Keep watching. Okay. So basically, for this truck, we're not going with all this high-tech stuff. There's no reason to. We're going with Rust-Oleum Farm Implement Heavy Duty Water. Oh God, where's my mouth today? It's just, you know.
I do it.
It's the weather-resistant rust prevention primer, and that's what we're going with. We're going for it. Rust-Oleum sprays beautiful. You just give her a little bit of thinner and just shoot it out the gun. So we got the primer gun set up. We're gonna mix up some paint and get this thing dialed in, and then Mason's gonna get himself covered in gray paint. And then when that dries, we'll break out the color, and you just wait and see. As you guys can see, Mason's first prime job. Now I can tell you, when I first painted my very first car, back in that's gonna date me, back in 1995-ish? 95, I think is when I painted my first car. And it was an Oldsmobile. Big shocker. It was an Oldsmobile. I know, that's why I'm an Oldsmobile guy. But anyways, my first car, an Oldsmobile, she was yellow, and I wanted to paint it because, you know, I didn't want to be uncool. So I painted it teal green, and she was a beaut. She took a whole gallon of paint, And it was about as rough as 80 grit when I was done with her. Okay, it had more zebra stripes in it than a zebra. So, you know, I had no instruction. He's got a lot of instruction. So this paint job should come out a whole lot nicer than mine did. But Mason's about ready to give her a crack at his first ever painting, which is good because, I mean, we got a whole truck to paint. Yep. Go ahead, Mason, do her up. It's all you, buddy. Paint away. Make her gray. Hey, Mason.
Okay.
Okay, so Mason has been priming for like, I don't know, hours, maybe days, could even be weeks, but it's primed. Hey, it's primed.
It's prime time.
Are you pretty happy about it being primed? Yeah? How was your first time painting?
Eventful.
Eventful?
Yeah.
Was it pretty easy? Huh?
Some parts.
Okay.
Yeah, some parts are pretty easy.
Do you like painting?
No.
You don't like painting?
That's really not my forte.
No. No. Well, I think the primer came out phenomenal. I mean, it's
Great.
it's great. It's clean. Which is nice, because this truck was not clean when we got it either. It was a diesel. Military diesel. So basically it was dirty. But yeah. Well, there it is. All in primer. Now, what is the color gonna be? That's the question. I mean, really. And the color is oh yeah. That's right. International Harvester Red. Rust-Oleum. Well, paint her up. So those of you wondering, this is exactly what we bought. Again, it's just Rust-Oleum, International Harvester Red. He wanted the frame red, so you wait for the body. It won't be red, and it's not gonna be American themed either. It's not gonna be like red, white, and blue, but it's gonna be a pretty cool looking truck, I think, when it's done. But yeah.
If you can tell, I am very much pink and red and sticky everywhere. You know, we're kind of getting on that second coat to make it nice and glossy and shiny like. But other than that, she's coming along like real minty, you know. Pretty much gotten everything all painted. And we're just got the front left to do. That's about it. And then we're done on this part.
Earlier in the video, because this is all gonna be one combined video, you saw how Mason cleaned it up, painted it. And she is now International Harvester Red. The paint job came out phenomenal. I'm telling you, Rust-Oleum is where it's at. That tractor implement stuff is, I mean, it can really lay a shine down, as you can see here. So at this point, Mason has started to do the reassembly, and I'm sorry if it's noisy. It's kind of windy here today in the old circus tent / wedding tent, which I probably wouldn't have a wedding in this thing now unless you enjoy paint. But he's starting the assembly back on it. So he's got all his rough country shocks in. He's got his sway bar in. We had to get the mounts to extend the sway bar down, and he's getting ready to paint like the brake caliper stuff because we just taped it over. Figured it'd be easier just to hit it with a afterwards, and basically restore on that is what the plan is. It'll be like new when he's finished with it. And he just finished cleaning up the differential pans. I had already had him pull them off and clean them, I don't know, months ago. And now at this point, we're putting the gaskets on. We're gonna fill them up. We got the lines for the breathers. He's gonna tie in the brake lines and brake lines in the rear. He's got the gas tank brackets and all that painted up and ready. So basically he's just on reassembly now. He's gonna start putting all the parts back on this thing that we already have, motor mounts, all that little bolty, nutty bolting stuff. But this thing's finally starting to come along and, you know, look like something. I mean, we still got to, you know, prime on all of this, but we'll get there. It's coming along. And what's up?
So if they really can't hear you because you don't have a microphone. Oh, that's all right.
They can hear you probably a little bit if you talk like into my chest.
Is it working? Talking to your boobies.
You can't say boobies.
Oh, I'm talking to your melons.
You can't say melons.
I'm talking to your pecs.
You can't say pecs. Can't use any of that. Okay.
That's good bloopers, though.
We don't do bloopers. So, as you can see, Mason's back, and he's got his pans cleaned up, and he's gonna start assembling those, and we'll come back to you and show you, we have some more stuff assembled. Like I said, pans on, he's gonna start on the gas tank stuff, and the frame won't be long, and we'll throw it on some tires. Not that they'll be great tires, just tires to get it rolled out of here, because next step, probably next week, is he's gonna be knocking on that body, getting it cleaned. It's ready for primer. He's gonna get it primed, get the underside done, and we'll be setting the cab back on the frame. It'll be a truck here in the next, I would say, 3 or 4 years.
Give or take.
Oh, there's your update. Hey, we're back with Mason. Currently, Mason's crushing it. You can tell by the way it says it on my shirt. But we're in our wedding tent homemade paint booth. As you can see, it's nice. And normally the flaps close, and you got the fan down on here. See, it's down. This is the paint booth. Just sucks it right out the back like it should. So, I mean, it's nice. But anyways, Mason's been working on his cab now, because the frame, you guys saw him painting the frame and assembling the frame. Well, I mean, a frame ain't no good without a cab, unless you're gonna just push the frame around the yard. So, here's Mason. Hi, Mason. Hey. It's all right, full of words. I mean, this kid's full of words. So, anyways, he's put first coat of primer on everything that we could get on this side here. And the underside of this cab is actually going to get Raptor lined. So, it'll be flipped back up later on today or tomorrow or at some point. So he can, you know, Raptor line this half. But he's been, you know, priming on it. So next what we're going to do is bring her outside and use the old fork truck and flip it back down over, because it was a whole lot easier to prime this way. And then we'll get it flipped back down. I'll show you what we're using for paint, and we'll let Mason do his thing. Let's grab old Forky. Forky Pig. That's her name. Forky Pig. Alright. It can't be Porky Pig. We're using Eastwood's 2K urethane primer surfacer with Eastwood's 2K urethane primer surfacer activator. So it's a 4-to-1 mixture, and you just mix them and then you spray it. That's pretty much it, ain't it, Mason? Just spray it. So we're gonna push the old cab back in here, mix up some paint, and Mason's gonna you know, rejuvenate on that cap.
Welcome back. As you can see, I've finished the truck. priming the truck. Let's take a quick walk around of what I have accomplished here. We got the firewall all done, ready to be Raptor lined. And then underneath is going to get Raptor lined as well, and it's already primed and everything. We've got the cowl all primed, you know. Doors are primed. The back is all primed. Look at that. And then, come here. Alright, you know, boom. The inside's all primed, and she's ready for paint.
Today we have Mason again with us, the model for a Raptor liner. He has successfully primed this hot rod of his, as you guys saw in the last video. And now, you don't have to hold that like you're modeling on The Price is Right. I'm just saying, you don't have to hold it like that anymore, okay? Just keep shaking it, because you're going to have to spray it in a minute. Be sure to hit the like and subscribe if you're into some truck content with Mason. What are you doing? Shake it. You're going to spray it in a minute.
I'm shaking it.
These kids, I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you. Anyways, so we're using Raptor liner product to do the firewall on the underside of this truck. And I say we loosely because Mason's going to do it. I really have never sprayed Raptor liner. We sprayed undercoating on the 55, as you guys saw, and that came out beautiful. But now, Mason's going to take it from here. We just want to show you the product. It's a two-part. It basically comes with this stuff, and then it comes with a hardener. You put 8 ounces of hardener in the bottle, and you shake it up like Mason's supposed to be doing. And then you just shoot it through this fancy-dancy gun, just like that, and just, that's what you do. And it's supposed to be nice. So, I guess we're going to see just how nice this stuff really is. Now, we can't shake it when this is screwed on because there's a hole there. That would be bad. But,
don't flip it upside down either.
that's right. And this one you can't flip upside down to spray. It's one direction only. So it's really simple instructions, and we're going to throw this on this bottle and do a little spray action and see how it comes out. So again, be sure to hit like and subscribe and hit the bell and comment below if you want to see Mason do some more truck stuff. As you can see, it does a nice job. God, I can't believe how good that firewall looks. I mean, that is nice.
That looks way better than what it used to.
Yeah. Yeah, that really just...
She's not Army anymore.
That really just cleaned it right up now. Just...
That's good stuff. Used the whole bottle.
Yeah. It'd take that plus one more bottle to do it. Yeah. Well, I guess I'll get old,
Forky Pig.
I'll get old Forky Pig going. And so we'll fire at Forky Pig, come over here, and I'll get up underneath the cab, and we'll actually flip it in the tent so we don't drag this over top of over the bed liner here. So we'll just get the cab spun sideways, and I'll come in with old Forky Pig, and we'll get her flipped over. As you can see, to the peepers, I didn't touch the gun on the whole bottom because, you know, Mason was pretty sensitive about me spraying. I just had never used it before and I wanted to try the product out, so whatever. But he did the whole bottom and he did a very good job. Now, I'm super impressed with this product. I mean, it looks freaking phenomenal. I can't wait to see how it dries and how it feels. But overall, I mean, this thing just, it's pretty amazing for do-it-yourself bed liner kit, basically. I mean, that's what it is. Just how good it does. I mean, it sprayed all up in there. This looks great. Yeah, we're well on our way to putting this truck together. Pretty much all we lack now is finishing. But anyways, so yeah, just we wanted to show how the Raptor liner stuff worked. As you see, it's super simple. Obviously, I had never touched the stuff. Mason had never touched stuff, and my hair's probably a real disaster because I've been working and it's like crazy hair day. So sorry, it's just is what it is. I should put my hat on, but whatever. Here, put my hat on. There, that's better. Hair's good now. So, well, that's a wrap on the Raptor liner. Next, he's going to be starting a little bit more Bondo. We have a few dents that need to be fixed, and then some blocking. And once the cab's all blocked out, he'll wash it up again, and we're going to paint the whole interior with some Rust-Oleum. It's what kind of gray? It's all the gray. It's all the gray. And get all that painted, and once that's done, we'll be looking at painting the outside. He's got to prep the fenders and the inner fenders so we can hang them. And then we'll be shooting the outside and throwing the glass back in it, and motor and tranny in, and set the cab back down. It's going to be a truck. I'm thinking, another month or two. Probably 2 months, it'll probably be a truck again. So, stay tuned for more rusted up truck with Mason.
Thank you for joining me in this adventure of priming the cab of my truck. And be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe on this video. Peace out.